Let me ask you something. Was Jesus speaking symbolically about eating his flesh and drinking his blood in John 6? If so, why did he let his people walk away? They did. In John 6, verse 66, one of the most sobering verses in the entire gospel. After this, many of his disciples drew back and no longer walked with him. Not his enemies, his disciples, his friends, people who had followed him, believed him, and witnessed his miracles. They left, and Jesus let them go. He didn't call after them. He didn't say, wait, it's you misunderstood. It's just a metaphor. He turned to the 12 and said, do you also wish to go away? If it was a symbol, that's a catastrophic failure of communication on the part of the Son of God. And I don't think Jesus failed to communicate. But here's where the Greek makes it undeniable. When Jesus says, whoever eats my flesh, he uses the ordinary Greek word, phago, phago, a standard, unremarkable word for eating. It's just like chewing. When the crowd pushes back, when the disciples start grumbling, when the controversy stirs, Jesus changes his words. He uses trōgō. Trōgō means to gnaw, to chew, to munch. It's the word used for animals eating. It is loud and physical. It appears 5 times in the final section of John 6, and every single time it refers to eating his flesh. This is not an accident. In Greek, you don't accidentally reach for trōgō when you mean something spiritual and metaphorical. If Jesus wanted to soften his language to the crowd, when the crowd was offended, trōgō was the last word you'd use. It's the most graphic word available. But he intensified, he doubled down on it. And then he let them leave rather than tell them they were wrong. The Eucharist is hiding in plain Greek, not smuggled in by the church centuries later. It's sitting right there in John 6. And the word Jesus chose when everyone around him was demanding he back down. And he didn't. And he never does. And he never will. We must gnaw on the flesh of the Son of God.